beautiful people. Today we are jumping straight into the tutorial. I am going to go ahead and show you guys everything that I use for my skin prep for the summertime. Double moisturizers and sunscreen. This is really primarily what I use as a base, unless of course you have a primer that has sunscreen in it. But if you don't, this works just as fine. 2 creams and sunscreen. Gonna let that dry out a little bit, and then once that is kind of tacky, we are going to go ahead and apply our primers. I always use the pore minimizing primer in like the T-zone of my face, so down my nose and like under my eyes. This primer is the best. I'm telling you guys, it gets rid of everything. It fills in all those pores. And then on the sides of my face, I go ahead and go on with the e.l.f. primer. And I pretty much apply both of these products until they're tacky. So first I do start with rubbing them in slightly, and then I pat them in. Once I'm done doing that, I am going to go ahead and start my brows, which I'm showing you guys. I haven't showed you guys in a minute, but I'm just carving them out with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. Favorite concealer in the world to do my eyebrows with, because I literally don't even need a brush for this. You just use the tube straight up because it's like a brush attached. Then we're going to go ahead and blend out our eyebrows. Blend, blend, blend. So unfortunate, you guys. I usually don't wear bonnets or anything on camera, but I really wanted to surprise you guys with this hair. Even though I end up showing you guys the hair in the beginning, I still wanted to show you guys some kind of transformation. So I was like, forget it, we're just gonna go through with it. You guys already know the basis. We are going to go ahead and go in with our foundation, our blush, and our concealer. I am going to go ahead and be honest with you guys. I was very heavy-handed in this tutorial. Like, with my foundation, way more came out than I needed. With my blush, I forgot that I'm using a more pigmented blush. Like, this one is more pink than the one that I usually use. It's more like coral, so it came out way harsher on my face. You guys see that? Yeah, it took me forever to blend this out. And then even with my concealer, like, everything was just coming off really heavy. Like, I was very heavy-handed in this tutorial. But like I always say, I do like a lot of blush, and I do like my contour to be a little more on the heavier side. So I still was able to work with it, but if I could go back in time, I wouldn't use this much blush. That's the one thing that I would change for sure. Because these blushes are so pigmented and they take so much effort to blend out if you put even a drop more than you need. Like, look at this. It's crazy. So honestly, from this point forward, I'll probably stick to using the one that's more coral, just because it's not as bright and pigmented on my face, but everything still did turn out fine. So yeah. And of course, you guys know that I am new to the whole liquid products. Most of the time I use dry products. So I use a lot of powders. But cream is really popular nowadays, and I really want to get into it because I feel like with cream you'll be able to achieve more natural looks. So eventually, maybe in like a month or so, I do want to try cream contour. So I'm going to be doing cream blush, concealer, and cream contour, which I'm really excited for because I feel like I'll be able to achieve something super natural, but we will see in the future. I did set with my Morphe powder. This is the best setting powder ever. Oh my god. Well, it's like the only one that I've tried recently that really works and doesn't leave a bunch of lines under my eye. Like, seriously. Wow. This, I can boast about it all day. Like, I'm speechless. I do go ahead and set my brows. I use a lot of powder. I'm realizing that when I look back. But in my more natural tutorials that I will have coming soon, I am going to try to lessen up the product that I use so that I won't have to use as much powder and things like that. We are still learning, okay, babes? Set in the rest of my face with the Fit Me powder. And I do go over the blush a little bit because it still is coming off a little harsh. But it's all good. We got it. We're going to get everything taken care of once we get closer to the end of our face. Going in with our NYX blush. Crazy, because this blush is super duper duper pigmented. Super duper pigmented. And of course, right when I was able to tone down the blush just a little bit, I go back in with the most pigmented NYX blush on planet Earth. Like, girl, what are you doing? So you guys are going to see me take the other side of the brush where I use that powder, and I'm just spinning it and blending it and trying to tone it down. Again, contouring my face. This is literally just a random powder that I bought at Walmart that I thought would be good, but I had a good bronzer. I had a really good bronzer. I can't remember the brand off the top of my head right now, but it broke. It was a $45 bronzer that fucking broke. And I'm so mad about it, but when I am able to get that bronzer back, because it's a lot warmer on the face, the one that I'm using now it's more cool. But when I get that warmer bronzer back for $45, so much money gone down the drain. I only was able to use it like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, we will go over properly contouring and properly bronzing the outside of your face, like your forehead and things like that. But jumping into the eyeshadow, that color that I used on my nose and on the side of my face, I also go in and put just a little bit on my eyes to give color. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at how much blush I used, but I like to be really rosy, so it didn't bother me. But looking back, I wish I would have just toned it down just a little more. We will get better at this, okay? Give me some tips. Even though I'm pretty sure the main tip is just gonna be to slow the fuck down and use less. Now for the eyes, this is the super duper duper easy part of the tutorial. Super duper easy eye look for you today. We're just gonna go on with that brown and we're gonna blend it on the outside and the crease of our eye. The way that I'm blending it is I'm blending it as if I want it to turn into a wing liner. So I'm blending it out and then in. Then I'm just gonna go in with that lighter color. It's not white, it's actually like a really light tan, and I'm gonna pat that on my lid. Pat that on my lid. And this is literally all that we're doing for this eye look. Once it's patted in, I do blend it just a little bit into the brown on the ends. And then once I have that kind of blended the way that I like it, I'm gonna go in with the same brush. I don't put any more product on the brush. I'm literally just gonna blend what's already there into the lighter color. Again, we're just doing this so that there's no super duper harsh lines. Today for our eyes, we are using a brown eyeliner. This is because I really want a softer look. Brown eyeliner gives you a softer, gentler look on the eye. Black eyeliner is harsher and it's more dramatic, but today I'm going for something more soft and neutral. So that is why I'm going in with the brown eyeliner this time, and I'm just going to carry it all the way in. You guys are not going to be able to see exactly what I'm doing at this point, but once I carry the eyeliner in, so once I start lining the inner part of my eye, I do like a small cat eye in the front. It's very, very small and it's very, very subtle. So I don't know if you guys are going to see it from this point, but eventually once I get like a better setup, I'll be able to show you guys more of what I'm doing with my eyes. Both eyes are done. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into that light brown tannish color, and I am going to put a little bit of that under my eye. This is just to open our eye. I know some girls say that they don't like doing their bottom lashes, but once I started, I couldn't stop. It's like the perfect touch to your eyes, like the perfect touch to your eyes. So I always do my under eyes. Always, 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 always. Even if it's just a little bit of product. So once I go in with that brown, I do some mascara, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my beauty marks. You already know how I love to do them. And then some light freckles across my face. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and set everything in place. So this is our NYX lip liner and clef popper. I am going to go ahead and show you guys how I line my lip. I pinch my mouth closed. This is how you get the best application. Pinch your mouth closed, and then you want to do your cupid's bow and all that, and then go all the way around. I did want to overline my lips a little bit more, so I'm going to go back in. Again, you're going to see me pinching my lips, and then I'm going over those spots, making them a little more prominent, just a little bit. And with our NYX lipstick, lip plumper, I've learned my lesson from my last tutorial that I did with this one. So I am using a brush to apply this to my lips until I get the desired color. I wanted it to be more lighter in the center. I was thinking maybe I should have done a brown. That probably would have went with the look better, but you know, we're going to focus more on brown looks and things of that nature in the fall time. So this is actually perfect, and I still love the way that it came out. I didn't want everything to look super neutral either, so this is a nice little pop of color. And with our Fenty highlight, I am going to just touch all the high points of my faces, and then once those are touched, I'm going to go ahead and do our nose. Bam! Now you see how that highlight brought the nose together? Yes. My nose is chiseled, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and do our brows. And to finish up the tutorial, we are going to go ahead and add our LA Colors lashes. I literally just got this from the dollar store. I didn't want anything super dramatic. I wanted something super soft. So this is what we came out with. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Into me, just lost.